If you guys want to donate to the Palestinian cause, I am raising money with One Ummah. They have a 100% donation policy. Link will be in the description.
Donate in a hurry.
Assalamu alaikum guys, and welcome to another episode of Smile to Jannah, where I am joined with the champions Ali Dawah and Mohammed Hijab. Let's give them a round of applause, everyone. MashaAllah. Now, I had to bring in the big shots here because frankly what's being said, and hopefully they're gonna control, curtail, withhold me, because this is the first time I actually contemplated using a swear word in a video.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the first time.
Oh, then it must be.
And
yeah.
I was actually thinking, like, if I use any other word to describe these people other than a swear word, I would be doing injustice to the language. This is the purpose.
Well, sometimes, Zishan, vulgarity can be eloquence.
Come on.
And moreover, I think sometimes there needs to be some level of vulgarity.
Okay.
To create the rhetorical effect.
Can you give us some examples?
Absolutely, I can.
So
but I won't.
And I was actually, I had this scenario playing in my head because sometimes brothers I was watching this with my family. I think the kids should know. The kids as well. Yeah, the children should know.
How old?
As young as they get. They need to know. They need to know what's going on nowadays.
What are you talking about here, man? What's going on?
You ready, yeah?
I'm ready for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So these are not just some regular Israelis off the street with, fringe opinions. These are people that are shaping the foreign policy of the country that is currently carrying out a genocide. And the genocide is being filmed. Yeah, we are watching it. Like one Palestinian said, and it really gave me goosebumps. Say, the world is watching us. Mm-hmm. They are watching us being butchered. And what's frustrating is that these institutions that are supposed to be, I'm not saying don't follow the law, but when we're curtailed and we're told do this, in the confines and the constraints of the law, because the law looks after everybody, it's justice, this is that, then we ask for justice.
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
And when we hear, for example,
justice
the Israeli...
is a prerequisite for peace.
Oh yes indeed. but here's when it becomes worrying.
Piers Morgan, right? I heard that. You said that.
He said that.
That's so prerequisite for peace.
So Israeli Heritage Minister said
what did they say?
He said that there should be ways more powerful than death for Palestinians, and he deemed women, babies, and first graders as enemies.
Really, bro?
This is the worst. God. This is absolutely the worst. When I saw this,
like crucifixion territory.
This is subhuman.
You want to crucify them? What do you want to do?
He's a bastard, basically.
Worse than death.
He's a bastard. Yeah. No, let's be straight to the point. He's a bastard. Yeah.
So
that's putting it lightly, bro.
Yeah, that's very light. I'm being generous here.
לתת פתרון הומניטרי לתושבי עזה במדינות אחרות בעולם. אין דרך אחרת, שוב, כמו שאמרתי, מדינה כמו ישראל לא תחזיק 2 מיליון אנשים שרוצים להשמיד אותה.
Israeli finance minister called for the displacement of not Hamas, of Gazans, which is an ethnic cleansing.
Who said this?
This is the Israeli finance minister.
My God.
And then the Israeli UK ambassador Zippy Hatolvi, who
she has a zipper mouth, you know that?
Yeah, she does.
She live by her name.
זה אומנם שלנו, אבל אנחנו מפחדים להכיל ריבונות. אם זה שלך, אתה רושם את הנכס בטאבו. מי שלא רושם את הנכס בטאבו הפורמלי הזה שנקרא הצהרה דקלרטיבית על ריבונות, לא מאמין שזה שלו. ואנחנו מאמינים שזה שלנו.
And she reiterated something very similar on LBC.
It's an argument for destroying the whole of Gaza, every single building in it.
So do you have another solution?
So the people, because there will be a march taking place this Sunday, people will be coming on the streets in defense of Israel. Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out on who these people are.
Are you threatening, bro?
I'm not threatening.
Are you threatening?
You know what I'm saying?
Should I call the police?
You know what?
This is threats, bro.
This is
keep an eye out.
It's good, yeah, should.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
You're
good.
done now. We caught you a thug.
You know what? Keep an eye out. Keep an eye out.
Is there pro-Israeli march?
There's a march pro-Israeli going on. But I'm saying keep an eye on who those people are, and we will hold them to account.
You hold them down.
Hold them to account
within the confines
of the UK law. What I'm saying is that just like they've been threatening us and saying, we're keeping an eye on you. We're seeing who is pro-Palestine and who's saying this and who is saying that. Well, we're keeping an eye on you as well.
Yes, you.
And the actors that are coming out and the people, we're keeping an eye on you. And within the confines of the law, we're allowed to do whatever we're allowed to do. Boycott their movies, spam them in their social media and let them know about your opinions. Obviously, don't harass them or whatnot, but let them know your opinions because it's freedom of speech and freedom of expression. Because to be honest, bro, if a Palestinian said something like this, I'm sorry, it would be all over the front page news. All over the front page news if a Palestinian official said this.
Well, Ahmadinejad said we want to remove Israel long time ago, and they're still talking about it now. This is maybe 20 years ago, 20 to 25 years ago, I don't know when it was, but he said we want to remove Israel from the map, and that phrase is being repeated for over 2 decades. And this is recent, you're telling me.
Worse than death. A punishment worse than death. How sick do you have to be?
No, there is a punishment worse than death in the hereafter, waiting for this scumbag, inshallah, in the hellfire. The stream of Zaqum, what's this? Sakhar, what is it? The valley of inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala burns you there in and out, inshallah, we watch it. So there is something like that exists. Not in this life, but in the hereafter, we would love to watch you sizzle, inshallah. And hopefully Sunday, inshallah, thunderstorms, hailstones, inshallah, everything from the sky falls, inshallah, on these protesters.
So when these leaders of these Western countries, so-called promoters of free speech and democracy and human rights, when these people don't speak out, when there is a violation of human rights, when there is a genocide taking place, then this is a clear hypocrisy.
I don't think Israel regards itself as an occupying force, but whether that is correct, I would want to take legal advice.
The system, ladies and gentlemen, is rigged.
The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care.
The system is rigged, and it is high time that our children, our elders, the people sitting on the fence, come off the fence. And they realize that the system is indeed rigged. At the very least,
it's rigged.
We
come on.
When he says a couple of times,
come on. We educate ourselves. We educate our youth.
Education.
And it's so important now because
it's imperative.
The fact that we've got these roadmen on road fighting over postcodes and this and that. Weak, pathetic.
Ruffian.
This is what we need to be fighting towards. Fight to be educated. Fight so you can string a few sentences together articulately, academically. Not people come to you and say, "Oh, why are you saying free Palestine?" And you're going, I don't have much knowledge on this. You should be able to articulate yourself, defend your family, defend the ummah. And that's Come on, bro.
No, absolutely, you got it.
Tell him, bro.
There's nothing I can say after what you've just said. You've hit the nail on the head, bro. Like, you're telling them exactly what they need to know right now.
Ali, tell me, am I going too far?
You're not going too far, brother. You're not going too far enough, actually. You're being too kind. So I 100% agree with you. And what you said is 100% correct, brothers and sisters. If this was us, for that matter, and it's very ironic, funny, that we are accused with atrocities that Israel and IDF are doing. We as Muslims have been accused of this for the past 20, 30 years.
Yes, we have.
Of being, apparently, the so-called perpetrators of that.
We're the perpetrators.
We're supposed to be, but you can see... Look, it's very funny.
Meant to be us.
Bro, we are supposed to be the ones. You get it? That's why I say to some people, okay, you claim our book says that. What's your excuse for doing it? What's your excuse for doing it? Thank you. Exactly. Nothing else to be said. Finished.
Absolutely, bro.
You're finished, bro.
Done.
They're finished. That's it.
May Allah bless and assist our brothers and sisters in Palestine. Amen. May Allah free Palestine. Inshallah. And may Allah not hold us accountable that we could do something in our means and we did not. May Allah utilize us and make us a means for the freedom of our brothers and sisters. Ameen.